So you want to learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place to rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time.
At a racer, you got points for how well they did.
Yeah, for sure.
And I ended up with your boy, Stingray Rob.
Of course he did. Yes.
I laughed my ass off. I got him and I went, of all because originally they didn't give me one. They forgot.
Yeah.
They literally just forgot I worked there, basically. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's one driver left that we didn't assign either. And I'm like, and I'm looking at all of them that have been assigned, and I go, motherfucker. And I got fucking Stingray Rob. I'm like, what are the fucking odds of that bullshit?
Good odds.
I started laughing my ass off. It was great. Welcome to the Two Beerded Guys. There's 3 of us on camera today. It has been a while. We're excited. Baseball season officially ended for me Sunday.
So it's getting ready to start the
Right if you have
next weekend,
tryouts.
right?
That was the end of tryouts. Sunday, yeah. I got
I
basically...
don't understand baseball.
I got a weekend...
It never ends.
I think I only have like one weekend of baseball for like the next couple months each before I actually get busy again. So
It's like
I'm excited.
in basketball, you try out and then you have the season.
Yeah, so no, with travel baseball, well, in high school basketball or high school baseball, you do that. But like with travel sports, AAU even, is when the season ends for basketball, they'll do AAU tryouts. Baseball, same way with travel baseball. Baseball, then tryouts, because then you do all your off-season work, then you have your seasons, then you do it again. And we're actually one of the latest people doing tryouts. There was people doing tryouts like July 17th this year.
Wow,
it was fucking stupid.
That's early.
Well, considering they'd have like 2 or 3 tournaments afterwards, it'd be like, so you have guys you cut that have to finish the season with you? What?
I just don't know. Why don't you not just have it at the beginning?
Because then you don't have time to train. The whole point of AAU or travel is to focus on training. So you train all off season. The season's more to try to get seen. The point is to train. Yeah. So, welcome though. We're excited. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
The dog being cute.
Our guest today, you know him, you love him.
Raging Cajun, Cameron Reed.
And
8-second Raging Cajun.
8-second Raging
8
Cajun.
seconds.
Forgot about the 8-second.
I've heard it's gotten quicker.
It has.
Well, in the racing world, that's what you aim for, though.
Yeah, that's what she said.
First one done's a winner, right?
It's not always a race camera.
I know it's not.
And behind the camera, the one, the only, we switched up hats. I don't recognize that one.
No. Off-screen Matt.
That's a,
It's like a painter's hat.
that's a new hat.
So I'll figure give it a try.
What do you call those?
I have no
It's like a
idea what
painter's
it
cap.
Is
is.
it a
Right.
painter's cap?
Military cap? I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks more like a military's cap almost. It's without the
Fidel
camouflage.
Castro's cap. If it was green, it would fit our Fidel Castro jackets from Revolution.
It would. It would.
If only.
By the way, the best buy ever. We got really nice jackets for like 25
I mean, that's
bucks.
a painter's
Sure.
hat.
Oh, painter's hat? Okay.
No, because it's not as big and it's not as floofy.
It's definitely not a chef's hat.
I don't know. Maybe it has this, that big, probably. Who knows?
I do have a big head.
And
All right, I'm gonna take a picture. We'll post it, and you guys tell us what this is fucking called.
And just so you know, there is a live studio audience today. So if you hear a random fifth person talking, that is none other than my brother, my designated driver, because I plan on getting drunk tonight, Brett Pittsford.
Yay!
And trust me, the truck in the driveway, he is definitely overcompensating.
Well, that was your truck.
Don't make fun of Clifford.
Clifford the big red truck. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgot how many picked. 7 beers.
There's 8.
I'm the one that picked them out. I forgot how many there were. 7 amazing beers. I'm excited. There's some big name breweries on here. Some big beefy ABV beers, and one that just looks fun as shit that John and I have been excited for since I got it.
Oh, boy.
It is time for none
Yeah.
other than our anticipated beer. Matt, what are you looking at? What are you excited for?
I hate to pick Hoppin' Frog, but I gotta go with the High Gravity Red. It's 14% because
Hey,
God
don't
bless-
undersell it. 14 and a half.
God bless Hoppin' Frog.
Yeah, gotta love them boys from Akron.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one answer tonight. That's Hoppin' Frogs. What is it? Shenanigans?
Froggy style shenanigans.
Yeah.
High gravity Irish red.
Yep, I'm in.
Cameron.
Oh, boy. I almost want to go with this, almost the smoothie sour or the Hoppin' Frog here.
So which one?
I have to go with the Hoppin' Frog too, just because my race car driver this year is Irish for the Irish Sour Red.
Well, you know what?
that one.
I'm excited because I'm going to be the one that's different. I'm going with the smoothie style because I hate that style, but it is blue milk. It is a Star Wars themed smoothie style. I'm excited.
That means it's probably not good.
Oh, it's going to be shitty.
Oh, boy.
as fuck.
'Cause they're relying on the name.
Hey,
so
it is a bigger
help me.
name brewery, bigger name hype brewery. Maybe they'll do well. Although half the time those bigger name hype breweries are the
I
ones
feel
we
like you
hate.
should have went with Hoppin' Frog.
I mean, I probably should have, but I have 2 more of those at home. So
Subtle flex.
Yeah. Well,
all they were selling them was 4-packs when I was at Jungle Gyms. It's not my fault. All they had was 4-packs of it.
If they had a 2-pack, would you just spot a 2-pack?
No.
yeah.
But I could say that it's because if they were selling solos, I might have done a solo though.
Really?
Yeah, because it probably would have been an expensive solo.
Probably.
All right. So Matt, what do you got for us?
Rob's on, and he says, Mr. Gibbons that is, that he has one of those Revolution jackets as well.
I mean, when
Nice.
they were like $20, $25.
It was end of the year sale that they were doing in March.
Wasn't it even a sale, or was it just like, hey, we got these for
No,
hella cheap?
everything was marked off there. They literally told us that they had everything on sale.
Okay, I remember everything's not like cheap.
Because
I just thought it was
it
great.
was,
timing.
it was that COVID they were
Oh, yeah.
it was right after COVID or right before
It
COVID.
was 2021.
2020. So it was right after COVID. They had basically they were just trying to sell out their merch so they could bring in new shit.
That makes sense.
And they had everything marked down. Their tins
And
were,
we still spent $700.
yeah, where's the tin? The tins were cheap as shit. The jackets were just unfairly cheap. The tab handles we got for nothing basically.
Yeah,
What?
super cheap tab handles.
It was hell, we actually got one of the tins for free. It's at my house.
We did get
Because we bought it and there was 2 stuck together, and we didn't realize. I literally, as we're leaving, caught it, walked up, and went, "Hey, there was 2 stuck together. Here you go." The lady literally goes, "Yeah, you're good." But she goes, "Wait, didn't you?" She remembered who we were and literally goes, "You guys are good." Because between the 4 of us, well, basically 3 of us, Tessa didn't spend anything. We spent like $700 fucking dollars.
We did. And
Yeah, they had a good day off us.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
they took care of us. We took care of them.
We drank a lot. We took a lot home. It was a good time.
That's a good day.
Gibbon says he got his jacket in 2021 as well when he got his Sous Vide de Grace.
What?
Sous Vide de Grace? I don't know. It looks. I'm guessing that's probably a beer that they had, perhaps.
Was it the Cuvee?
Is it CU?
CUV?
EE? That might be
Okay.
the one. Cuvee?
There we go.
I was like, sous vide. Like, he did vacuum seal? What?
I don't know, man.
John and I were thinking food, and I'm like,
Yeah, I've heard you say that word, so that's what I was like, maybe that's what it is.
Cuvee.
Cuvee, Sous
I think, actually, I really even think we talked about what Cuvee means.
We did.
Week, yeah.
or last week? We've done
Or
it
2
before
weeks
too,
ago,
I think.
Oh, man, never listens or learns.
I try.
Any assistance next time? Let me know.
We just drink a lot when we're trying
Leave me
to
alone. Just because I basically have a gimp hand right now, it's fine.
Hey, in an hour and a half, and we're good and
Lubricated.
on our way to getting drunk, you'll remember then. It's drunken recall.
That might be right.
You'll be like, Cuvee means blah, 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 blah,
Why
blah.
do you think it's the only reason I can? I'm the one that remembers all our.
That's why
beers.
Rob knows what it means right now.
Yeah, he
Well,
said it's pronounced
Rob-
Cuvée.
He's permanently drunk always, so it makes sense. Is it drunken recall if you're just always
He's a
drunk?
smart man when you're drunk.
I mean, it still applies, right?
Yeah.
Anything else for us over there, Matt?
Definition.
Not yet, no.
All right, perfect. If for some reason,
Yeah, let me double check.
hey Brett, do me a favor, make sure it's
Facebook comments or
we're
something.
broadcasting on everything,
I know we were on.
and make sure
Facebook.
comments are working.
Yeah, I know. I think we're on Facebook.
Because normally Brett's the one that tells me when something's not working, so I need Brett to do that. Anyway, our first beer is by Hitachino Nest. It is their red rice ale. We have had this before, but it's been almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Matt bought it.
It's been there that long?
Nope, I actually bought this.
Or this was
is
you. Yeah.
Siraga's.
Yeah, that's right. You bought this.
Siraga's got their beer and liquor license. so
No, we bought this one from Indie Craft Brew originally.
it was.
Well, technically it was one of our sponsorship beers from them.
Yep.
I'm excited to try it again because I remember really enjoying it the first time.
Yeah.
So it is always nice to revisit a beverage or a movie. Call back to our most recent drunken movie review. If you did not watch or listen to that podcast, please do, because we reviewed last time America the Motion Picture.
Beer won the war. Yes, it did.
And our national anthem is none other than Freebird.
Bird.
Which is why he asked for it at every bar and gathering.
And that does kind of check out, though.
It does. I mean, they're not wrong. That is great.
Oh, shit.
And Gibbon says he was on the lager train last weekend. How did we not know that was a thing?
That would be fun. Or a Pantera.
We had other plans, but I mean,
Maybe he just meant he drank a lot of lagers.
he says
Maybe a lot of loggers did him.
Mitten Life from Seeds. He said it was hard to get drunk on 4.2 though.
Maybe a lot of loggers did him.
Loggers.
There it is.
Oh, I knew it the whole time. Oh, you meant him.
Yeah.
Gibbons.
They're called lumberjacks. Thank you.
Brett, if you want a beer during all this, there is some on tap right now. So, 2 of them have beers currently on, right? Because you're still, I think I saw that your carbon one.
Make it a carb one.
Look at me, I was paying attention.
I'm gonna hit that after
Everything's
this podcast
working?
is done.
I'm reading.
Brett, or Matt, I believe you have comments.
I do. Brett on 2 platforms says testes 1, 2, 3.
It's one more than I got.
2 more than argument.
Brett Allen!
Stop it.
I got in trouble for saying that at a family function one time.
Now the whole internet knows.
I didn't finish the statement.
He's not even drinking.
Yeah,
Not yet, anyways.
that is just as good as I remember.
This is pretty good.
It's such a unique flavor profile.
It's soft.
Yeah, it's very soft. It's got
And it is kind of not quite red in color, but almost red-like.
almost like a crisp apple in nature. Like that flavor profile reminds me of like a crisp apple. It is almost more cidery than some of the ciders I drink. but has that beer quality and that nice soft mouthfeel. Evidently, 2 sips of beer is all it takes tonight, boys.
Painkillers are kicking in, huh?
I've been out of those for a while, bro.
I know what you mean when you say that apple sort of profile, but it doesn't have that apple infection.
No.
I want to clarify.
Yes, thank you.
It's more like an apple sweetness, not so much an apple flavor.
Yeah.
If that
Correct.
makes any sense.
Yes.
Yep.
And Gibbon says very soft, just like Tyler.
Hey, essence of apple. Essence of apple. Not flavor.
Let's got Becky Reed Stumpy says, hello, boys.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Yep.
I mean, don't worry, Becky. I'll message you later. It's fine.
Listen, he doesn't need to leave her hanging. He'll respawn.
I'm afraid to now.
Sorry, I didn't call back last time.
I hope you're not coming to the housewarming party in 2 weeks.
Why,
sounds like we're
that's
invited.
actually not the real reason for the party. Just saying. Son. Anyway,
That's
too much fun.
I have a dysfunctional family. What can I say?
Little bro, son. Yeah, that's dysfunctional, buddy.
Very dysfunctional.
Oh shit, that's fun. Not a lot of carb, which fits this beer really well. I don't think I'd like it bubbly. I really don't.
I've realized as we've done this show and tried different beers, I've become a fan of rice lager.
Anything made with rice, basically.
Yeah, we haven't had that many, but they've always been pretty good.
Mochi beers or mochi, maki, Mochi. I never know
Mochi.
how to pronounce it. Though anything that has that in it, any like that style, anything that's a rice lager, rice beer, it's gotten to the point where like John and I see those and it's like, yep,
Yeah,
there we go.
I know I like that style, and I'm gonna grab them.
That is fantastic. Yeah, we probably could use a rinse going into the next one. Anyway, so just a reminder how we do this, especially with 3 of us on screen. Matt does not count today, folks.
Oh my god!
The scores are actually going to be somewhat more.
It'd just be the average anyway. So.
Anyway, so it is the. Oh, this should be fun.
I was trying to find the
Oh, it's gonna be the average of the 3 people on scores, on screen scores. Jesus, I can't talk. 3 is a perfectly average beer, above 3, above average. Shocker. 4 or higher is search out, and 4, 7, 5, and 5. That's that top echelon of beer. That's your favorite beers. 4.5 is kind of that's where the beer carries itself. 4, 7, 5, and 5 get into the more personal flavor profile taste range. Under 3, but still in that 2 to 3 range is very much a lot of core beers, solid beers, still very drinkable beers. 1 to 2 is shit. I spent money on this, or my buddy gave it to me. I'll fucking drink it. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I can handle this.
Yeah.
Under 1 is where you start getting that drain pour category, where I don't give a shit how much this beer fucking costs. Something's really, really wrong with it. Usually an infection, all sorts of stuff like that. I mean, on this show, we don't drain pour. There's sober kids in Africa. We would never do that. But well, I can't speak for little bro. He's kind of a bitch. But the rest of us would never do that. So that is the way our scoring system works.
I drink anything, damn it.
Listen, and he smokes that entire.
Really?
He smokes the entire Smoky all the way. What?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, just Saturday, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Saturday.
Well, good news is he's not very long, so it probably wasn't that hard.
Hey, it was hard.
Wow.
All right, so time to score this beer. John, you
Oh,
are
it's gonna be a
first.
long night.
Becky's over there going, "That's my boy."
Which one?
Listen,
I'm not gonna say that either.
No, I'm future dad. Remember?
I'm so fucked.
Evidently Saturday.
well, it's me.
Yeah, you weren't there. He was.
I love how instead of denying it, it's like it wasn't this guy. It was this guy.
See what happens when you show up, Tyler?
I'm glad I didn't.
You know you missed out.
All right, John, give us a score, brother.
This is a style I will.
I'll take that left-handed.
When I'm in that mood, I'm like, I want this rice style beer. I want this rice lager, whatever it is. And this is one where I know if I want one, I'll go find this one. So yes, this is a seek it out for me, and I'm gonna go 4 1/4 on it. He's looking at boobs right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Dicks. He's changing it up.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Anyways.
Wait, it's a picture of himself. Yeah.
Cam, what do you think about this one?
Well, this beer is actually very, very good. I don't really drink much rice ales at all, so it's actually pretty good. I actually would seek this one out again. Give it a 4 1/4 as well. I mean, it's pretty damn good for a rice ale. I never had one before until today.
I have a player telling me he's playing for a different team, but he didn't tell me which player it was, so I have no idea from tryouts who the hell's telling me he's not playing for me. So I was like, hey, I appreciate you letting me know.
What's your name?
Who is this? Was literally what I just responded to them.
You should have been new coach who dis.
I should have. That'd been good. Damn, I really like it, and it hasn't changed for me. It's got to be a 4. It's a beer I'll seek out every time.
That is a 4 1/4 average.
Is that what? Oh, you both had 4 1/4.
Yeah.
Yep. Russell says the hat. He said military hat.
Okay.
Okay.
Was a military cap? Like,
Oh, fuck me.
Oh boy.
best player?
Yeah, it's a really fucking good player in the tryouts. Damn it! I mean, it was a 50-50 toss-up shot if I was getting him, but damn it! Kid's a fucking son of a bitch! Fuck you!
Maybe if you had tryouts closer to the season.
I can't even blame Tourette's on this one.
Fucking sucks. Shit.
Hell yeah, we got Jules Xavier on, so it's, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, Jules. Who's Jules?
I don't remember.
Jules Xavier, duh.
What's up, Jules?
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
We love all our fans. I don't know who they are.
Except that Gibbons guy.
No, we love Gibbons.
Actually, Gibbons sent me a real good reel today.
I'm sure he did.
It was what they, the quarter pounder with cheese and, what do you call the Whopper? And he found out what they call a Whopper, so I'm not going to say it.
Nope.
What do you want?
It was a
Lucky
good reel.
thing.
A Whopper's
this
not a
thing.
unit of measure.
All right, so guys, while he's talking about a fucking Whopper, I guess, or
No, I'm
fucking
not.
Whopper.
I'm done.
Just a reminder, we do still have a handful of these for sale. They are the fucking greatest things on the planet for shotgunning a beer. You can ask Rob Gibbons. He very much loves his. I had a buddy take the one he bought down to his golf outing. He said he barely was able to stand Friday night because they went down too easy, and he lost track of how many he did. He said it was dangerous and fun at the same time. It's very simple. Here, literally hooks on, tilt the can down. I saw an idiot on TikTok the other day who literally keeps opening like this and then complaining that they're spraying. Literally, somebody goes, tilt the fucking beer. And he tried it and went, oh. Yeah. So, literally, just like you would with a shotgun, anything that you're going to poke the hole in, find the bubble, keeps any spray from happening, but it's literally hook and poke. I thought about just shotgunning this beer and basically been like, fuck you guys. Nice big wide mouth. Makes it real easy to down the beer. They are fantastic. We're selling them for $25 a piece or 2 for $40.
We really screwed up.
And Smokies.
We could have sold out the rest of them at the concert Saturday.
Oh, I bet you could have. Did you not take any?
Nope. Didn't think
Dumbass.
about
Didn't
it.
even think about it, yeah.
But they are utterly fantastic. Like I said, $25 or 2 for $40. Look at me actually remembering the price this time.
Yeah.
Normally I go there. Or I start saying the wrong number and John's like, no. I'm like, so yeah, they are fantastic. We can literally ship them for free. So the price is the price. There is no add-on to it.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments if you want one and we'll be in touch. That is my infomercial for the day. Also, we have really cool shirts coming up. We just came up with another new design.
Yes. I cannot wait. I hope we get a C&D. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I'm aiming for one on that one. Yeah. I want him to basically make it for a C&D. Yeah. All right, so our next beer is by Brewery Bavana, which is a fantastic brewery, by the way. Saison Blanc 2023, 6.6% ABV. It is wine barrel aged farmhouse ale. This is John's favorite kind of wine, so I am correct, right? It's one of your favorite kind of Saison, or Blancs, I mean, Sauvignon Blanc black barrels?
It's from Marlborough in New Zealand.
Same thing.
This is up in the Michigan, right? This is that one in
Yeah.
Michigan? Okay.
Perpetually years in the making, this sharp and effervescent ale was aged in single-use white wine barrels for 2 to 3 years over guava, mango, grapefruit zest, passion fruit, and peaches to mimic the flavors of New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, okay, I'm in.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I literally bought this because of that.
Marlboro
for you.
County.
All right, it doesn't say that, motherfucker. The barrel, I'd laugh if like the next sentence was like, out of Marlboro. Okay, now. The barrels enhance its tangy tropical overtones, adding aromatic layers of wood and fresh cut grass to the finish. I am so fucking excited for this.
I'm excited for this one.
I bought it on our favorite app, Tavor, specifically because of you. But at the same time, I thought the flavors were like, I'm not a big farmhouse guy, but that sounds fucking good.
Yeah, the farmhouse style, I was like, oh, but it should go well with
Farmhouse with a little, white wine. That could work.
This could work.
It's bad when it's going to be tart.
You're not going to like it.
I know I'm not going to like this one.
You don't count. It's actually one of the reasons I broke it out
I
today.
didn't even ask you about the last one. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think of the last one, Matt?
It's good.
What would you score it?
I think
Insight.
the 4.25 range is pretty on point. I'd probably go 4.25 because of originality on it.
Because it's the average.
Yeah, it's average.
Pass that one.
He went with the average.
It's tough being around all the time,
Oh,
boys.
I gave you the wrong beer.
You did.
Oh, smelling that. Woo!
All right, you're good. Damn.
I'll be excited to see Cam drink this one.
Ooh, that nose is fantastic.
It is.
It's something.
Brett, you might have to try this one.
It straight up smells like straight up wine almost. It's pretty awesome.
I just hope it doesn't taste like vinegar wine.
Actually, much more palatable than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Nose is fantastic.
Oh,
Less white wine, less grape than I expected. More vinegar.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm disappointed in it.
It's not bad. It's just not what I was expecting with everything that
Yeah.
they described it as.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same vinegar level as the pickle beer.
I wouldn't quite go that, but
Only because it doesn't have dill.
I would say, I would still say it's not the same vinegar level as that, but maybe as Fields. I would say it's, if you're going to go Fields pickle beer, I would say that vinegar level. The nose is everything I expected. The flavor is not.
Yeah.
It is very vinegary. You don't really get any of the fruits that they conditioned it with.
Yeah, kind of a bummer.
Mostly because of that vinegar. It overpowers
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
All I tasted was vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nose has some of the other things, but the flavor is overpowered by the vinegar. I'm very disappointed.
I really thought that was going to be like a funkier.
And no, Brewery Bavon is out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
Or at least this one was.
Brewery Bavana.
Brewed and bottled by Brewery Bavana, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
Brewery Vavant is Michigan.
That's one.
That's where we messed up.
Well, I'm not going to feel bad about scoring this one bad.
I love Brewery Bavant in Michigan, so. Damn, I'm disappointed in that.
Like, I'm choking it down. I don't like it.
I don't like it, but I'm not choking.
I don't mind this as bad as I thought I was going to. For being like the non-traditional sour guy, like this one's, it's very vinegar forward, but it's not like as funky tasting as I thought it was going to be. Like it's a little more.
That's the problem, is there's no funk that helps bring out the other flavors.
Yeah, it's like a farmhouse is supposed to be funky. This is not funky. This is vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Funk would help bring out some of those other flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vinegar just overpowers. And you expect a little bit of vinegar in it. But this is,
Way too much.
yeah, it's overpowering. None of the other flavors come through. And literally, when I say none, guys, I mean none of the flavors advertised are in it.
No barrel, no white wine barrel, none of the fruity flavors. It's just
No. So,
vinegar.
your first score, brother.
Well, sadly, I can probably pour this in that pickle jar and pickles or whatever in this stuff.
Pickle. You don't need to pickle pickles. You pickle cucumbers to make pickles.
It's double pickles, so it's from the south.
Wow, man. Man, not gonna lie.
He's used to getting double pickled.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna score this basically a 1. I can't do it. Scoring is a 1.
I'm slightly higher with a 1.25.
And you know what? I started off at a 1.5, and the more I drank it, I'm a 0.75.
So it is a 1
it's
average.
A 1 average.
Matt, what would you have given it? You know, if you counted. Thank God you don't.
I don't know. We're kind of pushing 1 territory here.
He's non-committal as fuck.
He doesn't even know what we scored it, and he hit the average.
I know, it's kind of funny. Oh, shit. That is...
Story of his life.
Studio audience, what would you have given it?
I'm 0.75 to 0.5 on that. That's if I enjoyed vinegar, it'd be a 5.
I would spritz my pulled pork with this. You know,
That would actually work pretty well.
It would work.
Shit, we got another can?
If it said, "Here, you're gonna drink vinegar," that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
None of us can speak today. That's pretty fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Did John just say he uses those as meat sprints?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd spritz my meat with it.
Yeah.
Makes it tastier.
Definitely juicier, right?
I mean, I provide the funk, and it.
I just
No wonder Christian was having struggles. Guys, if you missed last week's episode, go back and watch. Christian from Michiana Beer Reviewers, one of the best dudes in beer that we know, was on the show last week. I was not here. I unfortunately had stuff going on. But
John and I did our best to make him blush.
he is a great dude. Check out Michiana Beer Reviewers in general. Follow them on everything. Great guys.
Just for the love of God, do not go to the website.
I forgot about that.
He goes last week. He's like,
Did it not get
he's
fixed
like,
yet?
I know it's up, so you can check out the website. I was like, well, I'll check. It's down.
Again? That's 2 times in a row one of them have been on and it's been fucked up.
Yeah,
That is funny as hell.
yeah.
Go to the website. Just flood that shit.
Don't. It can't handle the traffic of one person. God, crash the site again. God damn.
Oh, shit. Actually, to keep them from exploding, I actually just have a computer dedicated to just clicks on it. Just crash it all the time.
What is it? A DDoS?
That'd be the shittiest thing in the world.
Oh God.
Oh. All right. Our next...
Not as shitty as that beer, though.
This is true.
Yeah, that beer was better than Pride.
It was. Yeah. It was.
Listerman Pride is still the worst beer I've ever had on the show.
On the flip side...
No, Pride's not the worst anymore. That beer we had, not last episode because I wasn't here, but the episode before, the coffee.
the sour
Oh,
coffee
yeah.
porter, the
Yeah.
sour porter.
That wasn't supposed to be a sour porter. That is the worst beer I've ever had on the show.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, that was bad.
At least Pride, as god awful as it was, had depths of flavor.
Yeah.
It had hot dog, it had vinegar, it had honey mustard.
He's not wrong.
You serious?
Yes.
I'm sorry I missed that episode.
It was,
No, you're not. Trust me.
It's not really a compliment, but it's an accurate description.
All right. Our next beer contains lactose, by the way, and it says to roll the can, which I was doing the whole time we were talking. This is the Smoothie Sour Blue Milk with blue raspberry, coconut cream, and vanilla ice cream. Magnify Brewing out of New Jersey.
Oh, for the love of God.
Oh,
be
boy.
okay. I just want okay with this one. It could be a 2, I'd be happy.
I'm very scared for this one. Hopefully it's better than what it sounds like.
I still, for the love of God, have no idea why we were invited to be on that beer panel.
Water quality online beer panel for New Jersey. And we fucked up their entire presentation.
Yeah,
We don't know
we
what the
fucking
fuck
did.
we're doing. That is blue
Allegedly,
goddamn milk.
that was us.
Do they kill Smurfs for that?
This is
milk.
Does look like straight Smurf juice.
It really does.
Papa Smurf.
He got smurfed.
So John, the resident Star Wars guy, is this neon liquid how blue milk's supposed to look?
pretty much.
This what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like it might fluoresce in the dark.
it's a little bit more neon than maybe it actually was, but and Mark Hamill said that was the worst shit he ever drank. But
5% ABV.
Follow-up question: What creature is blue milked?
well, it'd be I would
God, that is a blue raspberry
I would
candy.
hazard a guess at a
That's what it
Bantha.
smells like.
I could be wrong. It could be that other tall legged thing.
Actually, honestly, I'm very scared that you take a sip out of this.
No, Bantha milk is a thing.
That's
Okay!
surprisingly better than I was expecting.
I ain't mad at that.
But it's going to be at least a 2.
I ain't kicking that out of bed for eating crackers.
What with having coconut milk, first of all, strike, and then the blue color and being a Star Wars themed things, like all that stuff together is probably not
I'm
going to be
enjoying
very
it.
good. This is actually pretty all right, though.
You know what's weird
I'm
to
actually
me?
very surprised too at that.
It has on the first sip, like a odd cola flavor in there too,
A little bit, I could see.
which is throwing me off.
I get that blue raspberry like candy. Like the, when you order like anything blue raspberry, like a blue raspberry popsicle, blue raspberry snow cone, you get that flavor first. That creamy coconut though really milds it down and basically turns into
Blue raspberry ice cream.
yeah.
If I told you this is a cream soda, you'd believe me.
I would almost.
I could see it.
I can see that for sure.
I'm a fucking fan.
I hate.
I'm
admit
surprised
I like this.
actually.
And the more this I'm drinking, the more I like
The more I like it, like I liked it at the beginning, and every sip is fucking great. We should have got a picture of this, by the way.
That's kind of
I was just straight up scared.
kind of a thicker body too. Like
It does, but it's not too thick.
I ain't mad at
Extra thick.
I ain't mad at this. Like,
I don't know. John's not saying much. I feel like he might be a little let down over there.
Yeah.
No, once again, I was hoping for at least a 2, and it's at least a 2. I'm trying to figure
Cryptic.
out. I'm trying to figure out what you guys love so much about it, because you guys are like raving, and I'm not there.
It's not like
I
my
didn't totally
favorite beer
rate it.
ever,
I'm just
but-
surprised at actually how decently good it is.
It's surprisingly better than I was. I had very low expectations. This is better than what I thought, and it's better enough that I'm like, okay, I'm pleasantly surprised, and I think it tastes pretty good. What it described on the can is in the can, and it's a pretty tasty flavor. Like, I really don't have anything to say ill about this.
Nothing too bad.
It's
at
not
least.
like a 5 by any means for
No.
me, but it's a solid beer.
Yeah.
And it's fun because it's all different between having the Star Wars tie, being blue, and I don't really have too many blue raspberry milkshake tasting beers that I've ever had. Like, I think this might be the first.
I'm gonna rate it an N,
For
just because.
all right, I'm first.
oh no,
Fucking
in ours like
Bob.
the really racy movie. That's what it was. Sorry.
No, nope. I was just choosing a letter.
All right, Bob.
All right,
Couch.
Bob.
I'm telling you right now, I thoroughly enjoy it. I didn't think I would, but I was excited for it. If nothing else, I wanted to see that bright ass blue color.
They nailed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no shortage of that.
I think they nailed every bit of the flavor that they say is on that can is in that can. I'm a fan. I'm giving it a 3.75. I'm giving it a 3.75.
I'm not even mad at you. I think this is a beer that could go
It's just under a
100%.
yeah.
Like
It's just under a fucking 4
somebody
for
be
me.
like, I hate this. This is a 0.5, and I'll be okay. Somebody be like, this is a 5. I love it. I'll be like, okay. Like it's that type of beer.
What about you, John Boy? Gonna take it to the Outer Banks with you, John Boy?
No, I'm not. No, no. It's the Outer Rim. Thank you. I don't even know. It's a milk. Like, so what is this? It's a milkshake.
It's a smoothie style sour.
It isn't.
Which is accurate.
It's not heavy on the sour either as much.
Most smoothie styles aren't.
Yeah.
I'm going 2.75.
Does Johnny need a designated rater?
You are wrong.
What?
Wow.
I'm a 2.75.
Bud.
Fix it here, Cam.
Well, I definitely will because actually I'm going to rate this one at 3.5.
Attaboy.
Oh,
It's just what it was way better than expected for what it was.
Matt, what would you have given it if you mattered? Counted.
I'm gonna caveat this a little bit with
He didn't even hear me.
the experience of this beer and the sharing and being able to have other people try this. I'm giving it a 4 because it was what was on it was in it. It was well done.
Tasted good.
It tasted good. This is an experience beer. This is something to be fun to share with other people. So
That's a beer I want to pour into small shot glasses and walk around on a tray just to see people do the what the fuck.
yeah, I like this
awesome.
enough that I would like to try it again personally, and I would like to share it with people even more. So I would give it a 4.
listen,
Hey, I
you
don't
throw,
blame
you throw some fucking Malibu rum and that shit, I'm in.
I was in as is.
But yeah, I think you guys are too caught up in the novelty factor, which is fine.
I like the flavor.
I like
It
the
is
flavor,
a
too.
No, that's the thing is, John, I like the flavor.
I caveated mine with the novelty
You
of it.
did. You did.
I didn't have to use the novelty. If I didn't use the novelty, it would have been a 4. The flavor was a 3.75.
Could you imagine a beer float with that?
Oh, yeah.
John's
Again,
again.
we're talking about like ways to make it better here.
I do that with our 5.0 stout. You give me a good enough flavored 5 out of 5, I'm still trying to figure out a way to make my fat ass happier. We do it with food. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's the perfectly crafted 5, but you know what? It could use 2 more percent ABV.
Yeah. Or it's a perfectly crafted 5. You know what'd be even better is if you were eating a steak with it, and then like, no, it's still we do it all the time. Stop acting like we don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
Jackass.
Yep.
John over here trying to act like he's above it. He does it all the damn time.
Are you just mad because you didn't like pour out the can like your Princess Leia toy popped out of the box or something?
That might have helped. Good gold bikini or something.
All right, our last beer for the first half of the show here is going to be Lucky Day IPA, which would be John's idea if Princess Leia would have popped out right there. That could have worked out better, by the way.
Oh, sorry, before we go, Jim Monroe jumped on. He said it's friggin' blue.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
And it tasted phenomenal. What was the average it ended up being there, John?
3 1/4.
There we go. That's the real score right there. Not that 2-something bullshit that John gave it. Cam and I both Cam gave it 3.5. I gave it 3.75. Matt was even right for once and gave it a 4.
Yeah, I mean, if we averaged out John and averaged me in, it would be a 3.75.
Fucking John.
Taking your own Star Wars beer, man.
Turn him. He's the goddamn East Berlin judge over here.
Yeah. I thought you were a fan.
Yeah. Of good shit.
All right, guys. Our next beer is Real California beer.
Oh, boy.
7% ABV. This is Lucky Day IPA from Central Coast Brewing.
Okay, did you just tell me the style? Because now I got in my mind it's the Westie.
Huh?
You said a real California style.
It says it's your Lucky Day Real California beer. I didn't say style. I said Real California beer.
Okay. That's why I'm setting this.
Lucky Day IPA. Although if I do remember right, I think it did say.
Is it a Westie?
You pour. I'm gonna look up on my Tavor real quick.
Me pour or him pour?
Somebody pour. You're gonna be my son soon enough. You can pour my beer.
Oh, boy.
Your beer, boy.
Okay.
I got a rough life ahead of me here in the next couple weeks.
Yes, you do. Anyway.
But hey, he'll be the cool dad. You don't have to call him dad, you know? You just
He
call
wants
him
to give me
Tyler.
foot massages. You
Oh, he has
can
to call
say
me
no.
dad.
Thankfully, yes, I can.
Bullshit.
Bring him in.
Oh, no. So the tasting notes in this are this light and refreshing crusher has an assertive pine bitterness at the front of the sip. Pithy grapefruit and lime in the mid-palate ease into lingering nuances of dank tropical fruit. Sounds pretty Westy to me.
Sounds pretty
Pretty
Westy to
Westy
me.
Now,
twist.
it says about the style is American IPA. Mm-hmm. It doesn't say West. It says American IPA.
Well, you know where
But-
the West is? In America!
The way they keep describing it is it's twist, but very... It said the reviews by people are mild but prevalent bitterness. So not a Westy, but...
A traditional American.
Westy-like.
I like the color.
Back to what IPAs were.
Not that hazy-ass bullshit.
Smells pretty nice, like citrusy.
Ooh, I like that.
It's pretty good.
Nice mix of bitter and pine with a little bit of citrus. That's a true... That's what...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what an everyday IPA should be.
Yeah.
I agree with that. 7%,
good.
pretty drinkable.
That's
And
balanced.
Yeah, very crushable for 7. Very crushable for an IPA.
I think there's a Westy enough of it that people that are West fans are going to like it, and people that aren't Westy fans, it's not that hardcore.
It's
but
still
people like me
approachable.
are still going to like it, too.
Yeah, it's approachable for the non-Westy fans, but enough leaning that makes people like me go, oh, okay.
I mean, it's kind of...
It's a good middle ground.
It is. It's that zombie dust sort of middle that...
Yeah.
It's an American Pale Ale.
Damn, that is good.
But only
I like
just
it.
out of a can.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't drink that zombie dust out of a fucking bottle.
Nope.
Oh,
I do really enjoy list.
Alex Chambers just jumped on us and says, all right, now the show
Oh,
can start
shit.
for real.
Yeah.
Oh God, Chambers is on.
Like, this is. I wish more IPAs were like this.
That would be a beer I'd order from any brewery.
Yeah.
If this is what your IPA was every day I walked in, I'd be like, I don't need to try anything else.
This one going good.
This is crushable as fuck.
I wish more IPAs were like this too. Like I said, this is going to be that beer that I think everyone can agree on for an IPA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's juicy
You know
enough.
the best part about it not being a fucking hazy? I don't chew it.
Yeah, it's true, too.
None of that fucking hot pedal bullshit.
It's also like juicy and like citrus fruity enough too. Like
Yeah.
it's a good blend
Damn.
of like all of it.
And you were reading like, oh, mild but pronounced bitterness, but it's not.
The bitter's there.
But it's not even. It's not even pronounced. It's there.
Yeah.
It supports it, but it knows its corner.
That's good. I am...
Yeah, I really like this.
Shit, all right. That was a good purchase off Tabor. I ain't mad at that.
I might have to buy that now.
Yeah. If I see that anywhere, I'll buy more.
Oh, hell yeah.
100%, which should hint at what my score is going to be.
Where'd you say that one's at? Or
Out
from?
of California.
Okay, so we're not gonna find that locally over here, but
Not necessarily.
You
You never know.
I'm going to California here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we
About a
got
month.
somebody who travels.
Write that
This
down.
is out of... Holy shit.
Out of holy shit.
Sounds about right for California.
San Luis Obispo.
Okay, yeah.
I have no idea where the fuck that is.
I have no idea either.
Okay.
This
But I
is-
bet I still can find it where I go. So.
By the way, their phone number is 805-783-BREW.
clever.
All right, nice.
Also, pretty impressive they were able to get that. Mm-hmm. You figure like there's a bunch of breweries over there that might have taken that already.
Well, true. But damn, that's good.
Yeah.
All right,
That's the first time I think we've had them, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember him any other time.
Strong lead-in.
Who's up to score? Is it Cam or you?
It's me.
You?
And this one, I don't think is going to be
Polarizing?
polarizing. I think we're all on the same page here. I'm going 4.5. This is delicious.
Cam?
It's very well balanced. It's not as very bitter either. I go with a 4.75 out of that one. That's pretty good.
4.3772. Hut! Omaha!
San Luis Obispo.
That's not one in a couple weeks. What can I say?
I just love how the numbers started circling. I'm going to give it a 4.5. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I would drink the shit out of that.
Yeah.
That would be a beer that would get me in trouble if it was in my fridge because it's 7%. You crush a six pack of those because it's easy, and all of a sudden you're like, stand up. Whoa, shit.
I'm drinking this with pizza. I know we just had this conversation. How do you make it better?
Oh, now he's on the other side. Now
Hey.
it's okay.
Come in from mowing.
Oh, yeah.
Easy crushable beer when you walk in the door.
Nice and crisp.
I don't need an excuse to drink this. This is fucking
Yeah.
fantastic.
Drinking on the beach.
Oh, this would be a good
Fishing?
pool beer too.
Go out
Even
fishing?
at
Drinking around a fire.
Yeah.
even at 7% though, this is a solid pool beer too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's when mom and dad are wanting to get a little feisty at the pool, you know. 4th of July shenanigans.
That's when you're doing. What was it, watermelon ball? What was that called, Joe?
Oh, yeah, the watermelon game.
Oh, where they get the watermelon out of the pool. Oh, he was there for that this year. I
He
forgot.
was, yeah.
I wasn't.
We had probably a couple broken noses for the kids this year.
Oh shit! Normally it's the adults that break noses.
Yeah, no, it was kids this time.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
All right.
the elementary kids even.
They
Oh damn!
They kept throwing the melon instead of underwater passing.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm impressed. I love it. That's fantastic. All right, we're terrible humans. Mostly because last year John and I were actively rooting for that kind of shit.
Yeah, we got it this year. It was bloody.
Damn, I'm pissed I had to miss.
Bloody toddler combat or something.
That is a fantastic beer. Matt, what would you have given it if you counted?
I was teetering much like Cam between a 4, 3, 6, 8. I was thinking between a 4.5 and a 4.75 actually, but I'm like, it's an IPA. I can't go 4.75. But then I'm like, shit, as drinkable as this is at a 7, as good as this is, I'm going to go 4.75.
By the
Very
way,
out of character for me.
I almost went that.
according to Russell, it is officially a PC or patrol cap.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So
Gomer Pyle.
Hey, look at that. We got some comments.
He's not
Jason
wrong.
Luter, sorry, Luter. Jason Luter. Ask Cameron what happens when you drink too much 200 IPA.
What happens, buddy?
Nothing good out of it.
That's a great answer.
Tyler becomes your dad.
And then Alex says, just be like, my excuse is I wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, conversation. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just got a chance to catch it and read it.
So, hi, Uncle Jason. Nice to see you. Just so you know.
You can't see him.
I know.
Okay.
Because he did message me on Facebook, so I can say that.
All right, guys. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a quick break. We do have at least 3 beers coming up, maybe a 4th. We're having a blast. We'll see what happens. We'll be right back. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog being Q.
The guest today.
8-second, Raging Cajun. Whatever.
And behind the camera, the one, the only, the patrol cap wearing son of a bitch.
Did he say a second, like the letter?
Yes.
I'll scream that.
As in 1 second.
It's
just
been
a second.
long
It's a
weeks.
second.
It's basically
second
this year. Sounds like
How
I'm
many
going-
bearded guys? Two bearded guys.
Oh, so we're going Espanol now?
Yeah.
We hitting international markets?
Well, at least
There's
We're
only
trying.
2 glasses here.
Two are getting rinsed.
Oh, did you have him rinse yours too?
Well, yeah, because we moved on to the Irish here,
God,
probably.
I'm excited. Our next beer is none other than from Akron, Ohio,
Thank you, sir.
Hoppin' Frogs, Froggy style shenanigans, high gravity Irish style red.
yeah.
John's gonna pour.
Yep.
When we have 2 small ones, it's easier to do it this way.
Yep.
14.5% ABV. Are you okay, Brett?
When we have 2 small ones.
14.5%, you said? Oh, boy.
Brett almost like died trying to walk back to his chair. Again, Hoppin' Frogs
He's
out
cut
of
off.
Hoppin' Frogs out of Akron, Ohio.
Say it right. God damn
My
it.
bad, Akron, Ohio. We're gonna head there this fall. I'm excited. Baseball season's over. The next stop on our beer tours is Hoppin' Frog. We have basically said that for a while, and now that baseball's
Now we finally
over,
made
so
it
we're
because
gonna do
Tyler's done coaching kids.
it. Well,
For right now.
For
for
now.
like a month, actually like half a month, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
there is no off
Oh.
season.
Pretty much.
What's an off season?
Ain't that the truth?
When-
All right, that's enough for Matt.
Sporting events, there's technically no off season. It's just a 2-week vacation, and we're back at it again.
God, that's accurate.
I mean, this is the life he lives. So
Yeah, see, there's no rest in racing. There's no rest.
God, that's fucking accurate. All right. Yeah. God, I love Hoppin' Frog. I haven't even drank this yet, and I'm happy.
smell how boozy it is. Holy.
But it's also-
Yeah, so that's what's funny. So we drank another brewery which you've seen on the show many times, has high ABVs. That's what they're known for. River North, right? But they hide their ABV a lot. Hoppin' Frog tends to just be like, it's still really good tasting, like it's not ruined. But it's also like, oh, by the way, you're going to get drunk and you're going to know you're going to get drunk. Just, just throwing that out there.
They're just kind of covering their own ass. Be like, hey, if you're drinking this, you know you're going to get fucked up.
And we're going to put it in small cans just to double down on you're about to get fucked up.
But this has got a nice malty bat. Like,
Yeah, it
it's,
does.
I mean,
it's,
it should.
it's
The
not
booze
just
hits
booze.
you. It's funny because the booze hits you, and then you take another smell, and it's like, ooh, malt.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
It's actually kind of almost a boozy balance. Like,
But the booze is like, out here when I poured it, I could smell the booze.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I could smell the malt.
Yeah.
Smell from the glass is about this far away. I can still smell it.
My God.
Hides the booze better this time.
It does.
You can try mine, Brett.
damn, that is not
That's tasty.
14.5%.
Wow.
That is
That is a
stupid.
damn good Irish red.
I almost want to say we should have saved that one for last.
Oh, Bottle Logic doesn't let us
You
down.
breathe
right
Oh
out.
boy.
now. You get it that
You
way.
get that way.
Holy shit.
That is tasty.
This is
You said you have 2 at your house?
strong caramel notes. I don't actually get some of the spiciness,
Which I'm
that you can get
okay
in some
with.
others, so I'm okay with too.
And I'm glad it warmed up.
Yeah.
So I've had it in the fridge, and I started to put it in the fridge when I got here just to keep it cold, because Irish Reds I typically prefer
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
But with it being a 14.5, I was like, nah, I'll leave it out. And it got warmer quicker than I expected. That's gotten real warm real quick. Man, I'm telling you. Well, and by real warm, I mean
Basement temp.
cellar temp. But it's still, that is fucking tasty.
And it's a low level carb.
Which at 14.5 you expect.
Yeah. So it
But it's
works
not
really
barrel
well.
aged.
What it really reminds me of is when we get the wort.
The hot warties?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that does kind of taste like a hot
Tastes
warty.
like hot wort.
It's almost like it's not, but it's close to towing the line of like a barley wine-ish flavor for me
Yeah,
a
that's
little bit.
what I was thinking
without
right
the
there.
complexity.
Yeah,
it's-
not the complexity, but just like that baseline barley
a
wine
flavor,
flavor.
a flat English barley wine.
Yep.
No, there's not the complexity. It's one of those where you're like, this is good, but it's not great if you're thinking barley wine.
Right.
When you're thinking,
But for being
Irish
a
Irish
and
red,
getting that level of
when you're
flavor.
thinking Irish red with that flavor, that is stupid. And again, part of drinking beer, especially craft beer, you have to know what you're drinking, and it helps to kind of know what it's expected before you buy it.
Yeah.
If you buy a style you've never had before, but you have a buddy who loves craft beer, I always suggest being like, hey, not this beer. Don't tell them what beer you're drinking, because everybody has preferences on breweries and shit like that. If you're wanting to try a beer for the beer,
Yeah.
don't ask your friend that beer necessarily. But go, hey,
Yeah.
I've never had a barley wine before. What kind of flavors do I expect? I've never had, English barley wine, American barley wine, ignore. if, I've never had an Irish red before, what kind of flavors do I expect? That way you go into it and it helps kind of guide your mind a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, it is fun to just blindly taste shit, but if you're wanting to know a style and at least know if it's going to be correct, that's a good way to do it.
I feel like if you blind tasted this, there would be some barley wine guesses.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think the color and the lack of complexity would still guide me towards a red. I'm worried. I'm worried I would end up in a quad.
I was gonna say a quad. That would be the other guess.
Because I think it would guide me towards a red, but the booze would basically tell me.
I'd never imagine a red.
My thing is the booze would go, this can't be a red.
Right.
So because of the booze, it can't be a red. So my brain would go quad.
Because reds are
now I would
5 to 7.
Yeah, there's a dark fruit flavor missing for the quad, but I think that's what it would guide me to because some quads don't have that. And I think that's where I'd end up is a quad because quads typically are boozier.
Yep. Yeah.
I think my brain would go, this kind of tastes like a red, but this is way too fucking boozy for a red, so it has to be a quad.
So there's a bit to unwrap with this thing. So like we're talking about, I like your conversation about, well, what should I expect from this style?
This still hits most of
for
red
red.
style.
This is damn like I think this is a very successful flavored red. It's just
This
very
hits the
boozy.
red style.
It's good flavors for a red.
This hits the red style. It's just boozy.
Yeah. Now it doesn't hide the fact that it's boozy, but
Slightly maltier than most reds, but
would you think it's 14.5?
I would guess 10 plus.
Yeah.
But I mean, like 10 to 14, that's
a big jump.
That's a very drinkable 14
But I would say,
and a half.
Yeah, I would say 10 plus.
Yeah.
But I if you told me 14 and a half, I wouldn't believe you. But I'd say 10 to 11.
Yeah,
10, maybe 12 if I'm stretching it, but I would probably say 10 to 11. Would be my even knowing it, reading it, tasting it, I would still be like, this is a 10 and a half.
Yeah, it's there, but it's not. It doesn't drink as high as it is.
No. Hoppin' Frog, you nailed it again.
Drew Wilkes jumped on. What's up, Dr. Drew? He says, hello, fellas.
Hello. Which Drew? I didn't hear you.
Dr.
Drew.
Dr. Drew.
Hey, by the way, that's the kind of doctor I like to go see, right? He's the one that gives you booze.
Wait, did he time travel back in like the 1870s to get his doctor's license? Came back up here where he just fixed everything with booze?
Okay.
What?
We were born in the wrong era.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
back in the day, you got doctored by either booze or leeches.
Yeah,
and shit.
your kid's got a toothache, give him a shot of whiskey.
And then yank the tooth out.
You're not supposed to do that?
I mean, that's how John goes to the dentist.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's what I do to Brooklyn when I take her to the orthodontist. I make her take a shot of whiskey before walking in,
There you go.
Like, you got a fever? Here, drink some vodka. Like, oh, well, that'll fix it.
Snake oil works.
Pretty much, yeah. That's why it was the cure-all, right? The snake oil was the cure-all.
Yeah.
It was just booze.
Listen, I mean,
Didn't
we
actually
can
cure
bring
you.
some of this back. I mean, Grandma's hot toddies are a great NyQuil.
Ooh,
Oh,
I love it.
hot toddies.
Hot toddies are awesome.
If you have a cold, it clears congestion.
100%.
It helps with fevers. It does. It's
so
great.
there.
Throat.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I've actually I heard of and I've never had a hot toddy.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Is that what, bourbon, lemon, heated
And
up?
honey.
Honey? Okay.
And whatever tea you want.
Yeah.
They put tea in it.
Yeah, bourbon lemon honey is... There's two different versions of a hot toddy, and everybody will argue which one's better. I typically use both, to be honest, because I like both. I typically go with the tea, bourbon tea, lemon honey. But if I'm out of tea, I'm just as happy with bourbon, lemon and honey.
Lemon and honey. Those are key components.
That's what's funny is I prefer it with the tea, but
Most of the time, I'm just out of lemon and honey.
I'm usually out of the tea. I always
have a hot bourbon, huh?
I just have hot bourbon.
You know what? That's the base of it. I feel like
The real
it's better
crucial
than nothing.
ingredient.
well, but the
there.
problem is honey's actually antibiotic quality,
It
so
is.
like that's the thing you gotta have in there.
And lemon is similar
So you
qualities.
do a honey bourbon. You just buy a honey bourbon and you don't have to worry about anything else. There we go.
There you go.
See, we are doctors.
Speaking of, Drew clarifies, his is more of an honorary title. But he does say he does prescribe hot toddies. They are great for sore throat and cold flu season.
Yes, they
They
are.
are.
I can't believe you've never had one, Matt.
No. I just drink bourbon. I'm like,
Once again,
I'm kind of
The
like
most important ingredient.
I'm kind of like Brad. Like, I just kick the other shit to the curb.
I've seen his fridge. He doesn't have any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
No.
I went for
Slice of cheese isn't in a hot dog.
No,
No.
no.
Yeah, I don't have lemon tea or honey ever. Any of those.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
And that beer, I'm glad we talked so I could stretch that beer and didn't have to rush through that because that was tasty as shit.
Well, there was a bit to like talk about on that one though too.
Oh,
Like,
for
that's-
sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
almost
for sure.
That's almost a hot toddy in itself without the bourbon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I will tell you right now, guys, this is a must buy.
Yeah.
But for me, Hop and Frog, especially their higher ABV stuff,
Which is everything.
no, because they started mass marketing some beers that are lower ABV.
8%.
Well, yeah, there's shandy that's 8%.
That's still my favorite thing on the planet. Is the look on everyone's faces.
When Pete was like, "That's an 8% shandy."
Like Hop and Frog don't fuck.
Who?
The beer goddess herself.
Thank you, dear.
Drew also
picture.
says a lot of singers would drink hot toddies before a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old vocal cords.
Lubricate
Yep.
the throat.
Not me though.
Ladies.
Oh, you just go without the lubrication?
I just drink the beer, just hope for the best. When I do karaoke.
He's so innocent.
I know he is.
Do you need that much for 8 seconds? I got Smokey down.
We might need to switch from beer to whiskey by the time this is over with.
Hey, you scored first.
I'm afraid to score this. Actually, again, I need another one of those. That's actually a pretty good beer for how high it is, especially. I'll go ahead and give it a 4.5.
4.5.
I was going to give
Give it a 5.5.
I'll give it 5.5. 4.5.
It's a Q.
Tyler, where you at?
Jesus Christ, Cam. I'm going to be honest. It's weird because most of my fives are either lagers, Westies, or big stouts.
Yeah.
It's a 5 to me.
Okay.
I've never had an Irish Red that made me happier. And Irish Reds are one of my styles.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say it's my favorite Irish Red I've ever had.
It's a good Irish.
I love Irish Reds. It is secretly like my favorite style.
Oh, I know.
That one's damn good. I'm gonna go 4.75.
I've never had one better, and I don't think I can find one better. So,
That's a 4.75 average.
and you know the best part about it? Best part about it. If you didn't like Irish Reds that well, it's still 14.5%. So even if you're not fanboys like Matt or John and I, like that's a
Not that we care, but I'm a little interested. What'd you give this one?
There's going to be great pain in admitting this.
Oh boy.
I'm going to have to agree with Tyler.
damn straight you are.
Like, I appreciate Reds, but never really had that many that I've actually liked. And this one has got a killer flavor. It's got the ridiculous amount of Hop and Frog ABV whoredom that just makes me happy in the pants. And it tastes really good. Like, I haven't had another red that I've liked more, and I don't think I will. This has got to be my benchmark red, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
On benchmark now too.
oh god, Holder just commented. His comment on the hat is just in Fidel Castro.
Okay.
Copy. Communist.
Just I
Someone's saying infidel.
yeah, but I like the way it was the hyphen, just infidel.
Infidel.
That just made my day. Oh, thank you. Holy shit. I'm happy right now. Anyway, John, will you read that one for me? I got to respond to a
40% barrel
baseball
do that
question.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, baseball question. All
All
right.
right. So this is one I am not looking forward to. But okay, look at us. This is the Pastry Arky, a Candy Cane Imperial Stout.
So we have this during Christmas time, if that's candy cane style.
That's supposed to be.
Ideally.
It's a beautifully dark Imperial Irish Stout made with Tahitian vanilla bean, mint, and lactose.
I didn't want to wait till Christmas to drink this.
The tan head is as tasty as it is inviting. Come on in from the cold and slide into those holidays with cool notes of peppermint, roasty malt, and deep chocolate.
It was bought at the end of last holidays. I didn't want to wait till next holidays.
Well,
It was edition 14, limited release.
this ain't because my birthday's in December, right?
Christmas in July.
Yeah, hey, Christmas
Yeah,
in July for this
okay.
beer.
Just barely made
Well,
it.
barely. We're on the 31st.
It still counts, motherfucker!
7.5%.
You know, hearing that description made me like all the adjuncts in there sound good, and this could work
Sounds
really well.
fantastic.
It does.
But
like
you
peppermint stouts.
said an Irish stout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
you did.
that seems weird to throw that stuff into an Irish stout.
I think peppermint would work pretty well in an Irish stout.
It may or may not. I just
As long as the body holds it.
That's why I'm curious to say. I'm not, like, negative going to this, but I'm curious to see how it works, because
also
we don't get many Irish stouts with a whole bunch of junk in it. It's usually just big boy stouts with, like...
yeah, probably like milk stouts and
Yeah.
Russians and...
Because
Some
typically...
oatmeals.
A lot of typically the oatmeal
Yeah.
or the Irish stouts are kind of thinner bodies and
Because
stuff.
John and I
anyways.
both
I can
like
smell the
oatmeal.
mint over here.
Yeah, I can too.
Which means if the taste holds up, that won't be bad.
You like
and-
a mint
and
seven?
you know,
though?
pepper-
Hey, look! I remembered.
Peppermint also is medicinal. Just
It is?
FYI.
It
So
is.
Was that your snake oil also?
yeah, yep. We are drinking healthy.
That's the
tonight,
holiday
boys.
snake oil.
Well, so is Underberg. Like, that was supposed to be good for your gut. Right?
I didn't say everything that's good for you.
Hey, but you
Taste
can't.
it.
Hey, you can never burg alone.
You never
That's the
burn
rule.
one.
Ooh. This does smell very pleasant.
Yeah, it does.
So
Oh, it's
is-
Duclaw?
It's chocolate mint. So it's
It's the same. So it's their patriarchy series, the same one that had the unicorn with the glitter.
Oh, that works
It's
out
that
well.
same.
Because it was a
series.
unicorn beer. Never lets me down.
Never let you down.
yeah.
He likes his unicorns.
I like my unicorn beers.
Okay. The peppermint is not too much.
But it's there.
Yes. In a supporting role.
Ooh, that's not.
It's a nice little peppermint, but
I like
it's
how
a little
it settles.
roasty for me.
Yeah.
So it's a little roasty at the beginning and a little foamy almost at the beginning, like that.
Little overcoat.
Kind of effervescent, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But as it settles, it's got a nice flavor.
Yeah. I like the balance on this one. I was very scared of being over.
Like I said,
It's
it's a little,
bubbly.
it's a little bubbly, a little effervescent.
It is a pretty light body still, though, which
Yeah.
would go with
Makes sense with an
the
Irish stout. Yeah,
But it surprisingly
Why
carries the flavors well enough.
that
Like,
peppermint and the roast work well together.
Yeah. I mean, you could put this in a Starbucks bottle. It's not as sweet, but
That's not
drinks
bad.
like a Starbucks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
So
I was more worried about this one.
Yeah.
I was
impressed.
kind of afraid to myself.
I love how all of us went from, oh shit, yeah, because this is November of 22, so that's why I need. That's one of the reasons I was like, we need to fucking drink this. It's peppermint.
Which would be interesting if it was
fresh. I
If,
wonder what.
if the mint is mellowed out.
or if it's just held.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Because I wouldn't want it much stronger than this.
I wouldn't mind it. I like peppermint more than you do, though, especially in my beers, because I've had some peppermint stouts that I've really enjoyed. That were on the show that were much higher peppermint, and John was sitting there going,
Yeah, like I chewed a stick of spearmint gum.
yeah, John wasn't real happy. While I'm like, damn, this is good.
Yeah. I don't need my peppermint to be breath mints. I'll use a breath mint for that.
Please. Anyway. You still smell like Cam a little bit.
Again,
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I wish you'd have said that Saturday.
God damn it!
The innocent one just walks into it so much.
It's great.
I mean, I know he backpedaled into it for you, but damn.
You know,
I
add the piments a little bit.
oh shit.
Reverse.
Beep, beep, beep. Wait, what?
Add to put it in terms he understands.
Did he parallel park into your lap?
I'm just shutting up right now at this point.
sometimes saying nothing is better.
Nothing is better sometimes.
Oh shit.
I'm so happy I'm drinking.
Drew,
He
John's got
did say that Saturday.
John's got your back on the peppermint. He says he likes peppermint in his toothpaste, but not in his beer.
Agreed, yeah.
Who said that? Dan?
So saith the doctor.
Drew.
So saith the doctor.
That's pleasant though.
Yeah.
Like
I-
this is not a 4 for me,
I'm
but it's
curious
very
to-
pleasant.
I would almost say it's a 4 because I'm curious to get it and try it fresh. Like, just on the stipulation of just to see if it tastes
now I'm
different,
scared
brand
again.
new.
But it's this beer this time.
I know.
Yep.
That's why I'm like, it
That's
would,
what matters.
It's not a 4, but like, I after trying this, I do want to buy a fresh and try it fresh.
I'm happy.
do it next year.
Am I up first? I can't remember.
You are up
Yeah.
first.
I'm very happy with it. It beat my expectations, which weren't extremely high. Frankly, I'm going to give it a 3 1/4. I think it's a very good beer, very pleasant beer. Not much higher than that, but still very pleasant.
That's really funny because even that big gulp there has got that perfect chocolatey, slight mint.
Are you going to rate it higher than me?
I am. Mostly because it is better than I anticipated. And so it's probably getting a little bit of an artificial boost because of that. But I was going to go 3.75.
I love the fact that the peppermint hater is the one is rating it so much higher.
Well, because it's not crazy peppermint.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
My favorite peppermint one we've had was the Andes mint beer that time. That was fucking
It would
stupid.
downplayed the chocolatey flavors, but I think it's done well.
I would have liked a little more chocolate, I think, is my biggest issue.
Yeah.
I think it just wasn't quite sweet enough to really balance that mint out enough. Little with the roast and the mint
roast
working
was nice.
well. The roast worked well,
did.
but if you'd have added a little bit more sweetness with that
Thomas
roast,
would get in the way.
thank you. That was a compliment. Fuck. Nobody's ever told me that. But I think just a little bit more sweetness would have brought my score up quite a bit.
Gotcha.
What about you?
It's a pretty dang good beer. I want to try it fresh myself.
Pretty dang good.
It's pretty damn good. Actually, everything was well balanced out of that beer. Actually, better than anticipated. I actually agree with him on this one. 3.75 on this one because it's actually pretty damn good.
So after he went real south with that, I was really hoping he'd go back Canadian again because that's just been funny as shit.
Yeah,
if he'd ended up being like, "Don't you know?" It was just like. I'd have laughed my ass off if the Cajun would have found the South and the North real quick.
You're coming out pretty hot like Dale Earnhardt at the beginning of that one. I gotta be honest. Like,
I spent too much time here in the north side here. I need to go back to the south.
if you'd had some bitch blockers on a stash, I'd be like, it's Dale.
Went very much from Roll Tide to fire.
Y'all know he's a virgin until he's 28 years old. Roll Tide.
Oh shit! I'm so happy.
That is a 3.5 average.
That's a solid average.
It's
Like I probably was a little low, but for my taste, I wanted it a little sweeter. I think it would have really helped. No, but that Andes mint beer we had that time, holy shit!
Did I like that one?
Yeah, that was even the one that because it wasn't peppermint, it was that Andes mint.
Yeah.
It was real
good
sweet,
with that
but
one.
without diabetes sweet. And I remember all of us just doing this.
Yeah, that one, I recall that one as well.
Like, it was
Now
such
you
a
say
like
it.
John going, God, I'm gonna hate this beer, and John just going, oh, and me going, Andes mints I like, but I prefer peppermint, and I was just kind of like, oh.
I remember that chocolate mint style. I tasted with you guys a couple of shows ago, actually. Like,
Oh,
Second
that
show.
one was solid.
That
I
one
liked
was
it.
good.
John wasn't as big a fan, but I remember that one.
that
yeah.
was a good. I thought
Yep.
that was a pretty good one myself. Actually,
That was supposed to be Andes mint like, but wasn't full Andes. It was more
Yeah.
peppermint, but it was still very good.
It was still very good. Almost like
Yep.
Like
it was
this
like
one.
a sweeter, more pepperminty version of that one.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was. I still trying to find that though. It's pretty good.
Matt, if you counted, what would you give it?
Well, you see, I'm going to go with the right answer, which I had in my head washing the dish bitchery back there.
So 3. What's our
3.5.
average? There it is.
I mean, I just start writing them down and just like showing it to you guys before I leave to do my dish bitch duties, but
We need a digital sign that he can punch in the number and it pops up behind us where we can't
that's
see
a
it before.
good
we just
idea.
give me a try.
I'm looking that shit up.
Just gymnastics.
No, I want it to pop up behind us where we don't see
So
it.
everybody can see it except us.
Just give the
Yeah.
dry erase board.
Oh!
Oh, well, okay, yeah, that one should. But
No,
that's
I'm gonna
funny.
see if we can find some. I bet we can find one that's a decent price that can be done with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. If I have to
Barely
find,
press a button.
if I have to find a new sponsor for that, I will. If I have to get the Matt score spot, I can talk Turfs Up Radio into doing that.
I think we should go Andretti.
The Andretti Racing score off-screen
Off-screen
scorecard.
Because they've got some digital boards, right?
And they could put
You
the
could.
sponsorship up there like it's always on NASCAR.
That's what I'm saying. It'd just be the yeah. No, I bet Turfs Up Radio would do that. Anyway,
Can you talk to Michael for us?
I can try. I don't know what I can do, but I'll try. As long as this is not
Michael's like, what?
who?
as long as he doesn't get pissed on the pit box ever again. Holy
then-
cow!
then
I
poor
can't
Cam-
promise that.
Poor Cam would
Exactly.
try to help. He'd show him the show. I'm like, I can't sponsor this dumbassery.
Somehow, some way, our luck, he'd be like, God, those guys are awesome.
We do have weird luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Especially with rich people.
Rich people like us.
You still have an
They do, actually.
You still have an Evan Jarrett, I think, but we'll see.
My favorite thing in the planet ever is when we got hammered at polo night and the rich people fucking ate it up.
Can we send our son to intern with you?
Our first year doing this, we were getting people asked, like, this lady was trying to have her son be our intern.
For college. Like an official college
Special, she
intern.
thought you were.
No, we were telling her, we're like, we're not important. And she's like, no, I think this would be great for him. We're like, no, it wouldn't be.
We're going to damage him.
Actually, honestly, we probably should have taken the offer and had him be our social media guy for the year just because it probably would have helped. But
We are a Fortune 10,000 company.
we're a Fortune $4 company. Like,
Hey, that's
We
more...
wish we were a penny stock.
Hey, Jordan Belfort, we need to get a hold of him. So that's what we need to do.
but no, seriously, when that lady was asking, John and I were looking at each other like, because we both really wanted to say yes. Mostly
We're too good at people.
Hey, mostly to be like, what kind of fucking shit can we find an intern to do?
Or-
John's house would have been spotless.
Or just to tell him to come downstairs to the basement.
First day walking into his job, he has to come down to the basement. John and I are just like, hello.
Can you fill out this HR paperwork, please?
And in the HR paperwork, it just says HR at the top, and it says name, phone number, and why are you here? Like, oh, and then there's a giant 3-page release waiver. That the only part that makes sense is the top, because most people don't finish reading it, and it's actually just gibberish, but the top's scary as shit.
It's just the
Loss of limb.
Latin-looking words that are
and
just
loss of
placeholder.
limb, and also
Yeah. Will not be held responsible.
Now I really want you to get an intern.
oh my god, we gotta go back to Polo next year just to get an intern.
Get an intern.
That's clear.
Anyway, so our next beer.
Do we have an next
Did you hit the clue? Did you hit the clearly wrong button? Attaboy.
They're gonna get a grade for this shit.
College calls. So did he do his duty in his internship? Shit. I forgot we had one.
It's gotta be somebody from Ball State, right? They're the media company. Media
Ball
school.
State or IU,
The
just-
Letterman School of whatever.
Oh my god, we get like a magna cum laude person from like the Letterman like School of Media. Oh shit.
I'm dying over here. I'm crying and
He
dying.
comes in, he's like, I could make you money. Please, that's why you're here, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We like to drink.
I get that you're supposed to be learning from us. We'll write you a great review. We're good at bullshit. Other than that, every business will think you were God. But in reality, please make us money. And if your parents own a business, they can sponsor the fucking show. We'll give you bonus points. Anyway.
But will you talk to Michael for us, please?
And then you can be our intern.
Oh, no way.
And by intern, other people would be our intern. You'd just be our bitch.
Yeah. That's why he gets upgraded to liaison.
Oh my god, yes, he would.
I just put you guys on the side, sponsor you guys on the side of a demolition debris car and call it good.
No, I think what you need to do is next time, right
I
before
would
one of
take
their
that.
cars take
I would-
off.
I would
Hey,
take that.
I'm gonna give you a sticker next time.
Yeah.
And right before they drive off, you just slap it on the side.
How much trouble? Legit trouble would you get in?
A lot of trouble, actually.
Like, I know it wouldn't do that because I know how much trouble he'd get.
Oh no, but
I get a lot of
I
trouble.
know how much trouble you get in too. That's why I still wanted to do it.
Dude,
Do you realize the social media explosion? Because it would be on the web. All news is good
Not
news
worth it,
for me. I
please.
mean,
No, it's not.
he would get fired. He would get fired. We'd be fucking doing great.
But see, it all folds into his master plan, Cam, because if he becomes your father, then he can support you.
See? And not if, dude.
Just as like it was all stuck in my hand, and I put it on the tire, and it just stuck on the tire. I'm sorry.
They pull into the pit, cameras on it, and you just see the Two Beerded Guys label on this tire.
Oh my god! I don't even. Oh, God. I hope people are watching and enjoying this.
I hope they are.
We're enjoying it.
I know you.
All right, guys.
Friend of the beer show.
Anytime I'm on here, you guys enjoy it all the time.
Our next beer is from Bottle Logic Brewing.
Hey, it's Indy Lights. He doesn't really care.
Sad thing is, it's
I
probably
can't. I can't say. I gotta say. I can. No way. I didn't say it. I can't say it.
Yeah, that's right. Don't say a word.
We'll stop you.
Bad.
Yeah.
Matt, keep that hovering over the turn off button if he starts
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
stupid. All right. Anyway, this is
He's got an actual good job.
this is Bottle.
I'd be nice.
All right, we're gonna focus back in. This is Bottle Logic Brewing, also with an ally from Magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
Two very good breweries.
The superhero.
I'm excited for this. This is
He's
the
bitten by a radioactive man.
Now you're being magnanimous.
this is the Primordial Void Macadamia Coffee Stout. This dark fusion of bourbon, vanilla, nuts, and coffee is a testament to the quest. A moment of respite in a chaotic world. God, I can't talk. 4 of 6 words right there. I couldn't talk.
And I thought it was because that they were hard words, but then
no, they're easy
the
words.
Easy words after you still.
Yeah.
Yeah, the difficult words I actually said. Anyway, so
I wish you would have said respite though.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I know.
When brain wasn't working, I've done that.
You say respite, you say Akron. I love it all.
Well, Akron I do on purpose.
I know.
All right. I know it's Akron.
I think you do respite on purpose too.
I think it started
at this point.
No, I think it started on purpose, and now my brain gets confused because that one right there, I read it 4 times before I said it. As I was doing talking the other words, I literally was like, shit. I'm saying it in my head.
That's not how it sounds.
No, but it was to keep me from saying respite.
Again and again.
Because I am convinced. If I remember right, it was on purpose the first time, the first couple times. And
Only
now,
you can answer that.
And now the brain is just dude, I don't remember how it said. Have
Only
fun.
you can prevent force.
Anyway, so food pairings, by the way.
Oh,
We have food pairings
Okay,
here?
hold on. What is that fucking word?
Hey, what the fuck is that?
Cuvée.
Hold on. Pairing 2 is bacon pancakes. Pairing 3 is cinnamon coffee cake. Pairing 1 is
Cinnamon coffee cake? Shit. I have a recipe for that.
Does it involve shrimp?
Scandinavian.
definitely not the word, but that's fantastic.
CJETOST.
It's so I'm not the only one that has no fucking clue. Okay.
I have no idea.
I'm looking it up.
Director's notes.
Or Russell's good at this stuff.
From the movies?
It just says director's notes.
Oh boy.
Then there are other worlds than these. Gunslinger, The Dark Tower. What the fuck?
Google doesn't know what it means either.
That was a movie. I saw it. It was terrible.
It's also a book.
Well, yeah, movie based on the book series. I
Yeah,
heard the book
this
series
was
is
batch
great.
1. Servings is 2, preferably at 8 ounces at 58 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be slightly warmer probably, but not bad.
That might be brought about on.
Store safely at 40 degrees. This is brand new, so that's not a big deal. The beer is malt, yeast, hops, H2O. That's the DNA for the beer. Literally, that's what it says.
Kind of seems like that's, checks out.
Yeah, so Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels and finished with vanilla, macadamia nuts, and coffee. Vanilla beans. Yes, did you figure it out what cunt toast is?
Let's just flip it over the camera and we
Remember what I said? It's a brown Norwegian cheese.
Nice job! Attaboy!
There you go, awesome.
I didn't specify which Scandinavian country.
13.5%. The viscosity meter, because that's on here,
Oh!
is a 7 out of 10.
Oh, thick boy.
Viscosity
It's
meter.
gonna be-
No, viscosity is going to be slightly oil. Like oil.
Yeah.
It's going to be thicker. The higher viscosity is thicker, but it's also going to have more of a little bit more of an oily finish.
Coat.
Yeah.
Tongue coat.
Yeah.
Is that like a duster for your tongue?
Not tongue coke. Tongue coat.
Yeah, COAT, tongue
Okay.
coat, right? Like a duster.
Well, when you said duster, I thought you were thinking like duster.
Oh, no. Wrong duster. I'm thinking like a cowboy,
I was like,
not a cocaine cowboy.
What am I not paying attention to? Never mind. I'll go back.
Go on.
probably for the best, John.
Yep.
Speaking of directors, though, Brett says Magnanimous, the Phase 6 of Marvel. And we just got Kyle Thomas on. What's up, buddy? Says, hey, yo.
What's up, buddy? You have a good time?
Hey, you're tuning in for a big boy here,
Yeah. Very thick, big boy.
and not just me and John. Well, the thick big boy's definitely John. And I'm definitely talking about his dick.
It is what it is.
Kyle, you've missed a great episode.
Bring on this 13%, please.
13.5.
13, well, whatever. It's close enough.
I know. I gave it to you.
Did Tyler take your glass again?
Nope.
No, he tried.
No, I didn't. I gave it straight to John. Close enough.
So does it? Well, it kind of smells like brown nutty cheese. Kind of smells
Came
like
back to
brown
me,
nutty
actually.
Oh, I don't like that description run together.
No, it smells like it would taste good with brown nutty cheese. I love the bottle logic, especially when they pair beers, those labels they use every time.
Yeah.
Kyle says he's done drinking, at least until tomorrow.
Attaboy.
There you go. It's only Monday.
I'm not.
I got tomorrow off. So.
I have a DD. It's a win-win.
This just smells rich and boozy. Like, before even drinking it, just like the nose.
It's the texture of a creamy hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Not the flavor, but the texture.
Almost like a hint of coffee in there, too, as well.
Well, there's definitely, there's coffee in the beer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely getting the macadamia.
The macadamia is prevalent as shit. The coffee's prevalent as shit. The vanilla is pure. That is very good vanilla bean vanilla. Holy shit.
This is damn good, actually.
Call your wife, by the way. She's going to want to try that one.
That is... Oh.
It's
I can have this for
delicious.
breakfast and not have an issue.
I could have this for breakfast, lunch, dinner. If this was the only beer available, I would be a raging alcoholic. That is tasty as shit.
It's very good.
Because it's not my all-time favorite beer, but it is perfect for any time of day.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's going to make this great beer even greater?
What's that?
Cosmos Carlos!
Cosmos! By the way, Cosmos, just so you know, you missed an episode where we drank multiple beers from South America.
7 of the 8 beers were South American.
Yeah, they were. The whole episode we were like, "Where's Cosmos? Where's Cosmos?" And then you never got on the show.
Where she go?
It was so sad.
Or he just never spoke up if he was.
Yeah, if you watched that episode and never said anything, let us know. But it was a fun episode, and we were sad that you never tuned in because it was 100% your area.
I just got it all caps. Damn!
Yeah, so we drank Patagonia that day. We drank Quilmes.
Oh, man, I missed that episode.
Great.
Quilmes. We drank Andy's Origin. So we drank multiple beers by those companies.
Some are good, some are bad.
Mostly they weren't great, but we
tried.
we tried. Now, it was south of you, but,
Yeah.
This smells good.
And where's he
A lot
from
of them
again,
are like
Tyler?
Peru.
He's from Panama, damn it. Alright, fuck off.
You still got it.
Still got it.
So got it.
Ah, dude.
You want to know why? When you literally one day looked at me and go, like the fucking song. Ever since, it's never left my brain.
Association.
That's why I'm a good teacher.
Yeah, it's the strongest time
There's been a
memory.
couple times that I've literally in my head when he's asked that question been like, Panama!
Sometimes you just can't.
I worked really
I
well with
actually
special
almost
ed kids.
responded one time cocaine when he said that, but
That's Colombia.
no, like the song, and I was just gonna say cocaine. Oh, you mean the country like the song? That's Panama. My bad.
Sometimes you just can't handle the truth.
That's a little tease for later.
Which
Yeah.
lines up perfectly with, guys, don't forget, we do the Two Beerded Guys drunken movie reviews.
Making
Wherever
a strong return.
you find podcasts, and when I say wherever you find podcasts, I legitimately mean wherever you listen to your podcast. We're on Spotify, Apple, Google, every no-name bullshit podcast company on the planet. We are there. And I say that, and I'm sure one of you will find one that we're not.
UnderTheRock.com. We
off.
might not be on that one,
But we were on
Yes,
most.
we are.
We actually probably are. We're on most podcast sites. Make sure you take a listen because, it's basically buddies that are drunk talking about movies. We've all been there. We've all done it. And we all come up with takes at that point that usually are awesome. And then you go, fuck, why am I doing this just at the bar?
They're usually ridiculous and outrageous, but then also make sense. So.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and we are back again this week, and should be back for the foreseeable future with this, and we're excited because, Matt, what is it we're reviewing again? This is an oldie but a goodie.
Well, you can't handle this movie. It's
A Few Good Men. I am excited. Big name actors, some early in their career.
yeah.
Just an absolute blast of a movie. It had been years since I'd watched it. When I rewatched it,
It was great.
I sat there and just kind of did the why? I own this movie. Why have I not watched it more recently? It was so much fun. I can't wait to talk about it. No. So check out Two Beerded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews.
Shut up.
If you're on Spotify, please listen to it on Spotify. Give us a 5-star review, goddammit!
But you got to listen to it. I learned that.
Yeah, you have to listen to one episode and then give us a review.
Download it too, because that's always fun.
Well, downloads actually make us look real good, but
Wait, I was supposed to get your 5-star? Whoops.
I'll cut it with a very, very dull razor blade.
Cam strongly disagree with our movie review of
That's
Santa's
the ground.
sleigh.
And by very dull, I mean I'm not sure I could actually cut you. But I will ground you. Because your mom and I are moving in together soon. So,
Yeah, right. Okay. I believe that when I see it.
if I'm at
Are you
that,
prepared to be disappointed?
if I'm at that housewarming with my arm around your mother, you will die. Like I will.
Clearly his left arm.
Yeah, no right arm.
I'll get my right arm working by then. It's fine. I got till Brickyard. It's fine. Oh yeah, I know what it
Add
is
some
too.
exercise in the restroom, but other than that.
Well, I mean, your mom gives me that anytime. So,
Damn.
you walk into it so much.
really
But back
does.
to this beer.
Let's like reel us back into this beer here. This thing is magical.
It's
Some
fucking.
people call that physical thing.
Damn it.
I lost my insurance, but thank God for Becky. So, the viscosity is definitely there. Not quite as oily as I was expecting, but definitely a nice body.
Oh yeah, great.
The oiliness is there.
But it's not oily. It's
No.
It's got legs.
It's got legs. It's a great
Those are
body.
legs, actually.
Huh?
Holy shit.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I already did it earlier. So the flavor profile is fantastic. Everything that's on the bottle is in the bottle. But with these two massively known breweries, I wouldn't expect anything less. You know,
Fuck.
Bottle Logic is well known, especially for their stouts and their big boy type items. Their hype beers, and by hype beers I mean their big stouts.
Yeah.
They collab very well. Bottle Logic does a ton of collabs. This one was, who did I say was with Magnanimous?
Magnanimous.
All right. I had to double check. And I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I just now got to see the Viscaso meter. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here, John, did you see it?
Yes.
no, like this.
Tachometer.
All right, all the labels on this are pretty freaking wicked, man. You really just kind of put it lame side front for everyone to see, like all that rad information.
Oh, there
is
was something I
displayed
forgot.
nicely.
The dark fusion of bourbon, vanilla nuts, and coffee is a testament to the quest. Oh, I did read that. All right. As soon as I got to the word that I always fuck up. Well, it was more once I got to the word I always fuck up, I remembered. Once I got to respite.
I go first.
Yeah, you do.
There's only one right answer. That's a 5.
Look how dark the base of this glass is. All right, race boy.
Oh boy. Give me some. Where's the coffee cake when I need it? Holy cow. I can rate this a 5 without a coffee cake in front of me.
We got peanut butter pretzels. Probably go pretty good with it.
But what are you going to rate it?
5.
Okay. Well, he said I could rate this a 5. if I was-
He did.
I honestly think they fucked up the pairings just a little bit. The sweetness of this beer, I don't want coffee cake. I don't want sweet.
They were spot on, that nutty brown cheese.
Yes, I want rich but not sweet. I'm thinking more prime rib. I'm thinking more of the darker cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking more
Beef ribs.
yeah.
Beef rib.
But for me especially though, prime rib with a little au jus and a little horseradish, I think that beer that would just be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like rich,
Yeah.
but not sweet.
Not
So,
decadent.
yeah. But yeah, it's a 5. I mean, I'd love to say something different just to be a dick, but like I thought about saying 4 and just like acting like that was my score, but it's a 5. So, Matt, not that you count, but I'm sure you agree
I almost want to say 4.75.
and be wrong.
Just a little bit disagree, but no, like compared to some of the other 5s that I've had, like there's other ones that I would prefer over this, but this thing deserves to be a 5 in its own right. So I guess I gotta give it a 5.
Brett, you tried it.
I don't like coffee.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
It's a 5.
Great delivery.
I like coffee, but
No, he really doesn't like coffee.
They never give it a 5. It's actually pretty.
Ooh, Kyle's throwing out a good pairing here. Be a man, pair it with a cigar.
Oh,
Ooh,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Wait, damn it! I had 2 cigars left at home and I forgot one.
That would be a good
Oh, only
sipping
2.
beer
Yeah.
with a
I
cigar.
forgot Cameron was here. I should have brought one for him.
One
Of my box. That's what I said.
The beer? The chicken?
My leather rose box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah. Now, he would also love the Sweet Janes, if you have any left. But yeah, I should have brought him a leather rose.
I smoked a leather rose on Saturday.
Oh, man.
Delicious.
Oh, man.
It smelled pretty good.
It is my favorite cigar on the planet. Not even close.
Dang.
I
don't have his favorite
I
cigar
spent
yet.
an absurd amount of money on a box of those recently.
So more housekeeping. What's next Saturday?
You're going to have to remind me.
Brookville.
Thank you. Beer and Bourbon Fest.
No, I am free on that one. I double checked the other day. Yeah, we're good.
Son of a bitch.
I double checked the other day. We're good.
We got a whole week for you to fuck that up.
No. It's actually in my calendar to make sure I don't.
Bro, you want the over-under on $5? He has a baseball thing come up.
I don't.
Fine, I'm free.
Hey, you want to go to Brookville? Yeah.
I mean Nashville, so.
Yeah? Okay.
Wait, no. Brookville's not the
Yeah.
5th. Rushville's the 5th.
No, Rushville is Pantera weekend.
Yeah. Rushville was this past weekend.
So Brookville's the 5th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway.
Head of our social media.
He's not driving. It's fine.
Anyway, so we'll talk. No, I'll be there.
But we'll have our Krakens.
We will.
We got a few more T-shirts.
We did.
So have some good stuff.
And we'll have our stunning personalities.
We've got the No Little Rubik's on the 19th.
3 ain't bad.
We have the Two Bearded Guys. Well,
What time's that?
neither
event
of the Two Bearded Guys will be pouring at that event, but
What
the Two
time?
Bearded Guys will be there.
Well, I won't be. You will be.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a bearded
But, hey,
personality will be there.
Hey, Brett will be there, which you guys have met on the show. My brother is helping me out there.
We'll talk.
And Brett can sell ice to a goddamn Eskimo, so there's a reason I'm sending Brett. If I can't be there, I'm sending the best salesman I know.
Nice.
While we're giving away free beer.
Yeah.
You can sell.
If there's any
You
of
can
these
sell
left,
Oh.
if there's any of these left, Brett will be hawking them.
I mean, those are so easy to sell. Stephanie sold like 5 of them.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah.
I almost sold like 50 of them while drunk off my ass.
Well,
Probably would have if John would have followed up.
Or if you would have stopped demonstrating and maybe closed the deal.
No, I wasn't. Oh no, I wasn't closing it with him that night. Wasn't happening.
Yeah.
The wife tried to close the deal for me.
They're like you were showing that thing off like you were the pillow guy.
I
Like,
sold quite a few that night.
you were the slap chop king that night. You're just like, oh, hey, let me just show you again. Poof. Had other people trying to do it. You're like, no, let me show you.
Well, it's because they kept fucking it up. So and then they'd be like, well, I don't want one. And I'd be like, well, this is how you do it. I have one arm. Oh, it's that easy? Yes, you dumb son of a... Have you never shotgunned a beer? Like, there was college kids, straight up, a college kid tried to Kraken like this.
And we had that conversation earlier.
He got straight up sprayed in the goddamn face, and it was funny as shit.
It was.
The guy I tried to sell almost 50 of them did this. Didn't seal it. It was like, why is it spilling? Well,
Push it all the way.
well, you hold it, and you don't even really have to hold it that tight. Just put it right there, and then your mouth will hold it down.
In some fair regard, though, this was after a drunken wiffle ball party, so maybe not everyone was in their soundest mind as
By the
far
way,
as
I'm really
functioning.
happy that that went in easier on an empty can than I think I've had in a while. Normally, empty cans are a pain in the
watched
fucking
it.
ass.
Oh, no. Okay, that works.
Well, when I did it, I straight up held my breath as a like, God, this is not gonna be a glowing. It worked.
You know, moral of the story is they're letting us out and about next weekend, so.
Yeah, that is the plan.
And I'll be in Nashville for IndyCar, so whatever.
Yeah, if you're down there.
I know.
Nobody cares about the light series
Kyle says he needs on the team. He'll sell them.
unless they sponsor.
Yeah, we set up a little Two Bearded Guys
sign
sponsored
behind
Kraken shelf at the Hoosier.
I can try. You never know.
the Two Bearded Guys gear shelf at Hoosier, just shirts, Krakens.
Put a pin in that, Kyle. We'll talk to you.
Kyle, if you want to sell our shit, you know,
Right beside the axe land. I'm sure there's some room.
we'll cut you in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like 5 cents on every item. No.
In fairness, we're only making 8, so.
All right, that's fun.
We're having a
Had
good
a great
night.
time.
All right, so real quick, good night, last night. I'm going to have to go. We don't need another one for this, so I'm going to say beer of the night. Off screen, Matt, you're
This is
first.
tough.
I was trying to look.
Oh,
we
I got you.
We've had a
It's
good
3-beer
night.
race.
Right, this
Yeah.
one, right?
Definitely not that one.
Bottle Logic's
Bottle
there.
Logic's in the race. Blue Milk is in the race. Hop and Frog is in the race, and that IPA is
Yep,
definitely
that's the one I was
in the race.
grabbing.
Like, damn, 4 out of 7. And then like the rice beer was good. We already had it.
Yeah.
It's not top
The
tier.
peppermint
but
was solid.
Peppermint was solid. Like
The only one that we
only
really
one that
didn't
kind of
like
wasn't. Man,
which I was excited for. I'm still sad about that.
damn. Shit.
It's really fun making Matt go first on that.
I know. Because like he can see the cans over there, and I can't. I forget most
I
of them.
also
by the end
just
of the episode.
remember what they are.
Yeah, you know, I drink, man. My drug recall doesn't work that well. You know, Sude. But
So it does help you remember how to pronounce it.
a couple beers will get me there. I gotta go Hop and Frog. I think like that thing's just ridiculously high ABV.
He's
and-
looking at us for validation.
No, I mean that's a tough call. Like I could go any one of those fours, but I think I'm gonna go Hop and Frog just because of the ABV, how good it drank, and
The Irish Red, 14.5%.
yeah, my ABV whoredom. Like I can't not.
Listen, for me, it's the Lucky Day IPA. It's what I love in an IPA. It's got all those classic flavors without being too super westy. Got that citrus still in there. I loved that. That was great. I miss those.
Cameron.
I am torn between those beers right now. Holy cow! Since I am an IPA guy, I will go with that Lucky Day IPA. That was a damn good IPA.
It was.
And like I said, I'm also torn between that stout we just tried too. But that Lucky Day IPA, I can definitely go for that again.
So for me, it came down between Lucky Day and Bottle Logic. What's funny is I knew Bottle Logic would be good, right? Yeah, Magnanimous and Bottle Logic. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Especially fresh, like coffee stout. Like, that's gonna be damn good. I had no idea who Central Coast was.
No clue.
I bought it because I hadn't had anything from the West Coast in a while. I was hoping. It beat expectations. But as good as I knew that Bottle Logic beer would be, it was better. And for, like, not better than this beer necessarily, but just better than... Like, it beat extremely high expectations. And to beat extremely high expectations takes work. And for me, it's got to be that beer. The macadamia was stupid on point. The vanilla was stupid on point. Coffee was such a good level that non-coffee drinkers enjoyed it. Like, tasted it, knew it was coffee, and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
For me, it had to be that one.
Yeah. None of those choices are wrong.
Well, no. You could have said Blue Milk, and I'd have still been happy mostly
Actually, I would
because...
have called you a fucking idiot.
Blue Milk
Damn,
was
I should've picked
awesome. I was good. I was expecting a shit beer, and it was awesome.
It was actually better than I expected out of that.
Thank you.
It wouldn't be.
Hop and Frog obviously was fantastic. Another one that beat expectations somehow while having massive expectations.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think I gotta go with it. But-
Yeah.
yeah.
I could have said the same words pretty much for it.
Yeah, any of those 4 are a winner. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry, John. I know you don't agree with one of them, but you're just wrong. Let the scores show you're the wrong one on that one.
This makes me so happy.
Kyle also says he might need 1 or maybe 5 of those Kraken. So
Okay.
Real quick,
we got a couple.
would you like to see how one works?
Yep.
I have a DD. I can show everybody how one works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
see it.
Hand me one of those left-hand stouts.
We got a barley wine over there.
Or one of those left hands. We'll do one of those left
He
hands.
can't use his right. He has to have a left.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah, that was perfect.
I'm going to stand back in
only
case it's
12.
praise.
Now, Tyler,
There
if
is
you're
a chance.
If you're gonna demonstrate this well, there we go. Let's see this
Hey,
thing.
let's
No, there is
last
always-
time somebody was on video when you guys shotgun beer.
Yeah, hold on.
Coffee.
That was a
Beer
much
copies.
different tool
Do I still have that over
for
here?
the same job.
Not that well.
I don't have it over here anymore. Must have got moved. Oh, there it is. So yeah.
beer
So the
copy
last
device?
time we
It could
did
be the 3D printed one.
the last time we did a shotgun, it was with this from a different company.
It
Now
was a
it
great effort.
does have our initials on it. Oh, there it goes.
On the ground.
It's shit. This is a fantastic tool. I'm hoping I don't spray it everywhere now that I've talked shit about people who did.
It would be kind of funny.
But it wouldn't surprise me at all either. This is so for those
John
of you,
only shook it up a little bit before he handed it
for
to
those
me.
of you that don't know what I'm drinking, this is Left Hand Brewing Company's, which for For those of you that don't know, I'm not a Left Hand Brewing Company fan.
You asked for it though.
Because
You
it's
did.
shit, and I'm gonna drink if I'm gonna shotgun a craft beer, it might as well be a shit one. This is their raspberry milk stout, and it is set on our table for a while.
Oh boy.
But it's a stout. It's safe.
Sure, 5.5% stout.
Okay.
It's left-handed stout light.
Wait.
So live camera here.
Yeah.
Wait.
You know, you can even talk like, hey, you know, if you see us at Hops and Coasters, you might even see a couple other flavors of this in the cooler roulette.
There's a good chance of that. All right, so yeah, again, here we go. This is raspberries, chocolate, malt, and roasted coffee notes. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck.
For
So
you,
real
at
simple.
least.
Hey, real simple.
No
That's how
spray.
clean it went. Right.
No spray.
The rubber
Gasket.
gasket is basically a nice seal. So basically, all I do now is I put my mouth over it and shotgun. I'm gonna flip real quick. Oh, this is
Put your
the part
mouth
that
over and
sucks.
suck it down. Yeah.
Well, with an arm that doesn't like to move right now. All right, so here we go.
As he's spilling all over the place.
It's because my right hand
I
can't hold the
know.
damn thing.
Actually, there's very little spillage for a non-working
yeah,
hand.
there is.
The right hand just
Listen,
couldn't hold it.
He's got a wounded wing. It's fine.
Sorry, guys. It normally, if you have two hands that are actually,
Working.
fucking
Usable.
usable, I'm supposed to have my sling on still. I took it off for the show today because there wasn't enough room between Cam
Why
and
are
I.
you drinking a left-handed stout?
If you're not dealing with that, it's very easy to hold this even remotely tight because it takes basically this. If you take your
Off
thumb
camera.
and be able to do it, take your thumb here, be able to do it.
On camera,
It's
there
pretty
you
much all it takes. Unfortunately, trying to tilt this direction was, but I couldn't open the can
That's a him issue, not
the other
a,
way
not a
around.
crack.
Yeah.
So very good. They go down very quick. If you go onto our Instagram, pinned at the top of the page, is actually the second time ever I crackened. We did a side by side with me and Smo Money. Smo doing a traditional style, stab it with a knife,
Yep.
crack it, all that shit. Versus me,
They go knife or key? I forget.
I think he used a knife.
Definitely safer.
That was the second time ever I'd used one, and I kicked his ass. And I've gotten extremely faster since then.
Once again,
You,
someone
you
said
and your future son have something in common.
runs in the family.
But yes, again, if you buy,
Man.
if you buy one, it is $25. If you buy two, it is $40. All right. If someone were to buy 5 or more, maybe I'll cut $1 off that. No,
We'll talk.
Yeah. Talk
And they are guaranteed to make you drink at least 33% faster.
that is true.
Scientifically proven.
It is true.
And then make a mess like that.
You don't normally, trust me.
Last minute of conversation point here. Jim Monroe contests that Tyler sucks. Left hand is good.
Jim likes left hand. It's always in his fridge.
What are you bringing the other two?
No, we're putting those in the roulette. Because most people that pull out of our roulette
Will like
will
left hand.
love left hand.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for them and a win-win for us because, we get rid of it.
Matt, are we going to include him in our new house rules for roulette?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to talk about it on air, though, because...
Okay, also, you don't get to make rules without me.
Be present.
You'll be... Hey, you'll be okay.
You still don't get to make rules without me.
You'll be okay.
All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We're excited. Make sure today is the last day, so you have till midnight to save $10 on Hops and Coaster Drops tickets. Look at me, remember shit.
I did post it.
I actually was about to repost it and saw you already had. But make sure you guys buy them now because they are going fast and it's the last day for the discount.
I got mine.
Yeah, he does. It is going to be a blast. We're going to have our cabin like always. We will throw our banner up on the cabin. You will know what cabin is ours,
the same
and
as
you
last
are
year.
happy to. Well, most people don't know that. You don't know where that
It
is.
might be one over. I couldn't remember exactly which one. we
But
had
you're going to
last
be
year.
able to party it up with us. Free beer. If you want to share beer with us, bring the share beer. We love sharing everybody's beers, having a great time.
Sharing is caring.
Odds are we will be fucked up. We'll be there Friday and Saturday. Friday night, we will be definitely drunk that night. If you're there, come hang
We
out
can't
with
help
us.
ourselves.
Saturday, we will get drunk at the event and then get drunker that night.
But
So
we take a nap.
we do take a nap between event and then.
Sometime between the hours of 4 and 8.
I take a one. No,
That's
you
a sleep.
No, you can come over at 5:30 because I take a 30-minute to an hour nap. Matt does his
Just be
nap,
quiet.
and John fucking passes out for like 4 hours. But Matt and I will happily hang out
Hey,
with you.
I'll be in the front yard
as
partying
well
until I pass
as
out.
Brett Pittsford, who will be joining us for his first Hops and Coaster Drops. We're popping Brett's cherry.
Hey, you know what? Come fight us in some squirt boats.
Oh, damn straight.
Yeah.
It's the only ride. That and the long ride's the only ride I can ride with this wing, so it's
Yep.
fine. And because evidently I'm too fat for like 90% of their fucking rides.
I was gonna say, I like the way you're blaming it on your wing.
But thanks, guys, for watching. We had a blast. Make sure you listen to the Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie podcast. I am Two Bearded Guys myself. John doesn't count.
Good save. Yeah.
I'm TVG_Ops Guy. I was going to say Two Bearded Guys Ops Guy, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And so I was just like, and try to play it off, and then, yeah.
Mudhog B&Q.
Our guest today.
8 seconds, Raging Cajun. That's been a
And
long
behind
show.
the camera, the one, the only.
Off screen.
Later, guys.